Hi, welcome to the Pam Paris channel. My podcast is now in progress. Let's tune in. Okay, Jay, what's your question for today?
Now, what do you think of a woman who wants a man, a husband, I should say, and she has not done well on the internet, online dating. She has not done well in her social circles. So what she did was she goes over to the nearest craft store, constructs a sign saying, looking for a husband, and walks the streets of New York City with that sign above her head. What are your thoughts on a woman that does something like that? And this woman is about 40-ish.
Well, my first thought, if I was somebody seeing that, I would think she was crazy.
Okay. Now, what do you think men would do if they see something like that? Would you think men would think she was crazy?
Yeah, maybe.
Can I tell you what the men did?
What?
Lined up and got on their knees and proposed.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you should see this. It's on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like this girl's walking, going, I need to have it. The guy's going, I'll take you, I'll take you. And they're going down on one knee saying, and the girl's going, I don't see no ring, because the guy says, well, I wasn't prepared. I didn't know I was going to meet my wife today, And so one guy after the other, the hard hat guys were waving and so forth. She caused such a stir in New York that the news media got a hold of it. And they actually interviewed her and said, what happened? We've never seen anybody do this. This is a very creative way to go out and find a husband. And she said, I was just so exhausted pursuing all the other ways, and it wasn't working. And I said, the pictures don't look right. Their height isn't, all these things. So if I can just walk the streets of New York, I'll see the guy in front of me who wants to marry me. And they said, well, how many did you get? She says, well, more than I can count. But she said there was one that did stand out, and I did give him my number, and I have his number, and we will see each other again. And so the girl interviewing her said, what made that guy stand out? And guess what made him stand out? She said, he walked over to me and lifted me up and said, where's the threshold? And she said, nobody did that, so it's amazing how girls always connect with the guy who's a little bit more creative,
Mm-hmm.
So now a lot of women are doing it.
Wow.
Now there are more influencers that are out there doing it. Other women are, and some of these girls are absolutely beautiful. You'd ask yourself, how come they couldn't get a guy in the way in which they were going about it? And there could be 101 different reasons, but I think you have to have a sense of humor to do that. Number one, would you do that?
I don't know. Never crossed my mind. It would be
And where would you go? You couldn't go downtown L.A. with all them people on Skid Row. You'd probably get some...
walk down the beach.
There you go. You can walk down the beach and say, looking for a hubby. Because I'm kind of adventurous. I would try it. I would say, let's get a sign and say, looking for a hubby. And you get all dialed up and just walk. And we'll have to have somebody put it on camera because I'm sure your listeners here would love to see the visuals. Like, what happened to Pam Paris?
Well, we should try it then, huh?
Okay, when it warms up a little bit. It warms up in December, so we should probably do that, I think. So you would be game to try that?
Oh, sure. I mean, if we're going to do camera and all that.
Yeah, there'd be a
fun.
camera. Yeah, of course. And then I'd have my microphone with me and ask a guy, are you serious? Why would you do this? And I think it would be fun and it would be adventurous and it might raise our awareness about what's going on out there. And I think the fun part would be who's really serious and who's not. Like who's doing this just for the fun of doing this and who really sees something in you that they want to get to know better. And then you get to see them, right on the spot,